Welcome to So You Want to Be a Geek, the podcast where we dive into the vibrant and ever-evolving world of geek culture. Whether you're a seasoned fan or just curious about what makes being a geek so special, join us as we explore everything from comics to movies, gaming, tech, sports, and everything in between. Each episode will bring you insights, interviews, and the latest news to fuel your passion and expand your horizon. So grab your favorite fandom and let's embark on this geeky adventure together. I'm Michael Canetti, and this is So You Want to Be a Geek.
And we are talking CrossFit. We are getting geeky about CrossFit today, and we are here in Bright Waters, New York at CrossFit Rapture with somebody that I have known for, I would say, over 30 years, the owner and head coach, Shane Arikian. So when you were looking to open this business, what was it like searching for locations and doing the whole, because it's a franchise, right? To buy into a franchise, or you?
It's an affiliate model. So
Okay.
essentially, you pay a fee to use the word CrossFit.
Okay.
So it's not franchise. So there's thousands of these around the world, but they're all run in their own way. You get to run it how you want to run it.
Okay.
So
That's pretty cool.
opening up, it was kind of fast and furious. It kind of happened really fast. Business plan for it was small, and it was like, all right, let's start out just outfitting for five people a class and see if we can grow, and then just buy more equipment as we grow. So it was relatively low cost, barrier of entry. And I was just driving by and I saw the building one day. I came in, peeked in the windows. There was a couple of boats being stored in there. I used to have only half of the building when we first opened. And I was like, wow, this is perfect warehouse space. We're in a great little village here, nice parking, and made a phone call. And basically 3 weeks later, it was kind of like let's just go for it.
Wow. For those who have maybe never tried CrossFit and they go on Instagram or go on YouTube, see people lifting, incredible amounts of weight, how do they get over that timidness to want to come in the door? What is the idea of saying, hey, listen, you're not going to be Iron Man, when you walk in?
I mean, I think it's important as a gym owner to let everyone know, especially via social media and stuff, that that's not the only avatar you have in your gym.
Mm-hmm.
We're not just catering to a bunch of, big guys and big girls who can lift heavy weights. You have, stay-at-home moms. Some of them are lifting heavy. Some of them are keeping it light. You have everyone every day is essentially doing the same workout. They're just doing their own version of it.
Right.
I think that's something that's evolved in the CrossFit world. 15 years ago, it was, come on, you can go heavier. You can do this. It was just, let's pack on more weight and let's keep going. I think over time, in general, it's evolved into, how do you make this a long-term thing? How do you sustain, doing it over a long period of time? And you're going to have to smarten up and do things the right way. And, some people are going to have to change movements. If a certain movement doesn't work for them, they're going to do what does work for them. So I think it's important to put out there that, on your social media that, there are all different types of people.
Right. So what are some of the challenges you faced as a business owner, but also you have another job as well? How do you balance all those different things, running this business as well as, being a father, being a parent, and, also doing your other job as well?
Again, it goes back to loyalty and people who have been with me for a long time. I have a great manager. She's been here since the beginning. My coaching staff, I have about, 12 coaches. And, I built the business to the point where, I don't coach anymore. I'm not physically on the floor coaching. My manager takes care of scheduling, staffing. They all handle when they need coverage. I tell them, I'm too busy to be getting text messages about you guys going on vacation. If you sort it out, get your hours covered, I'm cool with it.
Right.
So they're very good about that. And, whenever I can be here, I'm here. I try and work out 4 days a week if I can. My kids got busy sports schedules.
Tell me about it. My daughter's a swimmer, and it's swim meets and practices constantly.
My kids are doing soccer, which is, I love it. It's fun because that was my thing. Mm-hmm. So, shuffling them around to practices, going away weekends for tournament stuff. I love it. But it's good to know I have a loyal staff that's been with me for a long time, that they're holding down the fort when I'm not here.
That's cool. Now, one of the things that I find so fascinating about CrossFit is it is very unique and different than like your LA Fitness kind of a place, right? Where it's very commercial and everyone's sort of on their own mostly. Yep. How is it that people gravitate to that unique sort of environment and, leave that commercial, Planet Fitness, LA Fitness, and come to a place like this where they feel like it's more individualized connection?
Yeah, I think, excuse me, I think, I was a commercial gym guy for the majority of my life. And I think over the years that for some people, it can just get monotonous. Mm-hmm. And until you see a place like this, whether it be, like I said before, whether it be CrossFit or like a Orange Theory or F45, a group fitness place where you can walk in and you're essentially going to get your hand held through the class. Mm-hmm. Like, we're going to tell you what to do. You don't have to think about anything. You don't have to wait for a machine. You don't have to, wait for a treadmill or whatever and just figure out what you're going to do next. You come in here, it's like, all right, guys, here we go. We got to warm up. Here's what it's going to be. Let's start going through that. And then we're going to do part B, which is XYZ, whatever it is. We're going to do some back squats. And then, after that, we're going to do, here's the workout, 15 minutes, XYZ, and we're going to do it all together. Mm-hmm. We start the clock together. We suffer together. We finish together. We high five. After class, we go for a little walk, cool down. We call them delivery walks. We walk 400 meters to this little delivery sign and we come back, and that's like the social part. It's like you get that while you're warming up. You're next to your friends. You're talking about the weekend. You're mm-hmm. talking about, everyone's going through their daily shit or their daily struggles in work, in, at home. They got their kids. They're running all over the place, like we said. But, when you're in here, it's like, that's your hour, man.
Right.
You shut that all out and you're with your friends. You go hard, and that's why most people say, it's cliche, but the best hour of their day.
I also have noticed that a lot of CrossFit is closely connected to like the military. Like you have the Murph workout. Mm-hmm. And, is there any particular workouts that you really connect with or that you have implemented into your gym? And like, why is the military such a close connection to CrossFit?
Yeah. I mean, we do Murph every year. That's just like a staple in the CrossFit world. Mm-hmm. We've done, fundraising over the years, not necessarily super connected to the military, but we've raised a couple $100,000 for breast cancer. We've had many members, many women come through here who have, gotten breast cancer or beaten breast cancer, or family members. My ex-wife's mother unfortunately passed away from breast cancer. So it's hits close to home for a lot of us. We support the local dog tag run, which deals with veteran suicide. You kind of find all these little, different times a year, there are different things going on, different fundraisers going on, and you just want to try and be a part of them all.
Right.
It's another thing with this community is people are so giving. If they can, get their ass kicked in a workout and donate money for it, they're in. Wow. It's just kind of a community thing. That's what we do. So it's like we do our Murph, we do our barbells for boobs. We do our dog tag run. We support them, which is obviously, like I said, the veteran suicide. Right. But anyone who comes to me with any kind of fundraiser, usually I'm game. Let's do it. And everyone just follows, and they're more than happy to take part.
Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and leave a review on your favorite podcast platform. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at SYWTBAG for updates, behind the scenes content, and more geeky goodness. Have a topic you'd like us to discuss or a guest you'd like to hear from? Let us know. SoYouWannaBeAGeek@gmail.com, and stay up to date and join the conversation. Until next time, keep embracing that inner geek, and remember, the adventure never ends.